Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Venus and Moon in 6th house. In astrology, the placement of Venus and the Moon in the 6th house of your natal chart can have a significant influence on your personality, behavior, and life experiences. Here's a general interpretation of what it might mean. 1. Venus in the 6th house. Venus represents love, beauty, harmony, and your approach to relationships and values. When placed in the 6th house, which is associated with work, health, daily routines, and service, it can suggest the following. Love for service. You may find fulfillment and pleasure in helping others and taking care of their needs. This could manifest as a love for a job that involves service or healthcare professions. Harmonious work environment. You may seek a harmonious and pleasant work environment. You might prefer working with people who are easygoing and cooperative rather than in highly competitive or tense settings. Attention to detail. Venus in the 6th house could indicate an eye for detail, especially in your work or daily routines. You might have a sense of aesthetics in your daily life. Balancing work and pleasure. You may strive to find a balance between your work and personal life, valuing both equally. Relationships at work might be important to you. 2. Moon in the 6th house. The moon represents emotions, instincts, and your emotional needs. When placed in the 6th house, it can suggest the following. Emotional engagement in work. Your emotions are closely tied to your daily work and routines. You may be deeply affected by your work environment and the people you interact with on a daily basis. Health concerns. The moon in the 6th house could indicate a strong connection between your emotional state and your physical health. Stress and emotional fluctuations may affect your well-being, so it's essential to manage your emotions effectively. Nurturing others. You may have a nurturing and caring approach to your co-workers or those you serve through your work. This could make you an empathetic and supportive colleague. Routine-oriented. You may find comfort in having structured routines and may be emotionally satisfied when your daily tasks and responsibilities are organized and predictable. Remember that the interpretation of your birth chart is a complex process that takes into account the positions of all planets, their aspects, and other factors. The roles of Venus and the Moon in your life can also be influenced by the signs they are in and the aspects they make to other planets in your chart. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and in-depth analysis of your astrological profile. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the placement of Venus and the Moon in the 6th house. 3. Harmony in daily life. With Venus in the 6th house, you have a natural inclination to create harmony and beauty in your daily life and work. You may find pleasure in arranging your workspace, making your daily routines more aesthetically pleasing, or creating a harmonious atmosphere at your workplace. You could excel in careers that involve design, aesthetics, or any form of creative expression related to daily routines. For relationships at work, Venus here often indicates positive relationships with colleagues and a desire for a friendly, cooperative work environment. You may have an ability to smooth over conflicts and foster teamwork. In some cases, it might also signify workplace romances or close friendships with co-workers. 5. Emotional sensitivity in service. The moon in the 6th house suggests that your emotions are closely tied to your sense of duty and service to others. You may be emotionally invested in helping others and may feel a strong need to be of service in your daily life. This placement can be found in the charts of caregivers, healthcare professionals, and those in service-oriented careers. 6. Health and emotional well-being. As mentioned earlier, the moon in this house can indicate a strong connection between your emotional well-being and your physical health. Stress and emotional fluctuations can manifest as health issues. It's crucial for you to find healthy outlets for managing stress and emotional tension. 7. Routine-oriented relationships. In your personal relationships, you may seek partners who are reliable, supportive, and share your sense of routine and organization. You might also be emotionally fulfilled when your relationships have a sense of order and predictability. 8 Daily rituals and self-care. Both Venus and the Moon in the 6th house suggest an appreciation for daily rituals and self-care. You may find that establishing routines that incorporate self-care activities, such as exercise, meditation, or a beauty regimen, contribute to your emotional well-being. Remember that the interpretation of an astrological chart is highly individualized, and the influence of these planetary placements can vary depending on the overall context of your birth chart, including the signs and aspects involved. It's essential to consider the entire chart when gaining a complete understanding of your astrological profile. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized analysis and insights into your unique strengths and challenges. Certainly, let's explore a bit more about the influence of Venus and the Moon in the 6th house of your natal chart. 9 Attention to detail and aesthetic sensibility. Venus in the 6th house often indicates a keen attention to detail and a refined aesthetic sense in your daily life. You may have a natural ability to make even mundane tasks more beautiful or enjoyable. This could extend to your personal appearance, where you may take care in grooming and dressing well. 10 Work-life balance. With both Venus and the Moon in the 6th house, achieving a healthy work-life balance is likely to be a significant theme in your life. You value both your career and your emotional well-being, and you may need to find ways to harmonize these aspects of your life effectively. Striking a balance between your work responsibilities and your need for emotional fulfillment can be a lifelong journey. 11 Emotional fulfillment through service. The Moon in the 6th house often indicates a strong desire to feel emotionally fulfilled through helping others and being of service. You may find satisfaction in taking care of others' needs, whether it's through your job or in your personal life. This placement can make you a reliable and empathetic friend or co-worker. 12 Relationship patterns. The presence of Venus in this house can also influence your relationship dynamics. You may seek relationships that provide you with a sense of purpose and meaning, and you may be attracted to partners who share your values of service, health, and harmony. 13 Emotional vulnerability. The Moon's placement in the 6th house can make you emotionally sensitive to criticism or disruptions in your daily routine. Stressful work situations or health issues may affect your emotions more profoundly than for others. Learning to manage your emotional responses to these challenges is essential for your well-being. 14 Creative expression through work. If you have creative talents, you may find ways to incorporate them into your daily work or service. This can lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying career path, where you can express your artistic or creative side. 15 Health-conscious approach. Both Venus and the Moon in this house can indicate a health-conscious approach to life. You may be inclined to pay attention to your diet, exercise, and overall well-being. It's essential to maintain a balance between your desire for health and not becoming overly anxious about health-related matters. Remember that the interpretation of astrological placements is highly nuanced and depends on the entire birth chart, including the positions of other planets, aspects, and the signs involved. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and comprehensive understanding of your astrological profile and how these placements manifest in your life.